Hey,
Yo, what's up, man? How's it going?
everything fine, bro? How are you?
Yeah, doing all right. Just
I need to I need to study to speak English a bit with you, so that I
oh
shoot it on the stream.
man, it's all good. Um, yeah, looking for any trade on the board right now, and really not seeing anything.
Same, same, bro. Like, market right now is like in such an inflection point. It's like it either holds somewhere here, somewhere, because BTC is like at major support, like 100K and stuff, or it's over,
It kind of
or
feels
it's
like that
over.
a little bit. It kind of feels like that a little
It's
bit.
I woke up in full doom mode. Like not me, but like all the people around me, all the group chats, except
Yeah,
like maybe five people I know. Like I woke up and it's like it's over. Like let's search for jobs or like how we survive. What's the plan,
yeah.
guys? Like this was the discussion of the day.
Oh man, that's not a good discussion to be having. Do you want to share your screen so we can kind of like look at some charts, or I can share mine,
uh,
whichever is good for you. It doesn't matter.
yeah, I guess I clean up a little bit so that I don't leak anything. Um, I think is it works this way?
It's sharing. Yeah, yeah. There we go. We're loading. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's hard for me to believe that it's over. I'm with the idea that perhaps Solana is over though.
Solana
Like
is over.
what it seems to me, and you tell me if I have this kind of right.
Yeah, Lisa, how are you?
What's up, Eliza? Good to see you. Um, it seems like the whole value premise behind Solana last cycle was Rails for finance, right? It was supposed to be like, credit cards were going to be able to run all their transactions on Solana and all these things.
I mean,
And
it was cool narrative here, like where here it was entire narrative here.
yeah, right, exactly. And now ETH has completely taken over that narrative. ETH is going to be the rails that finance lives on. Right? I mean, that's kind of what's happened. And Solana doesn't have a narrative anymore. Solana is
Yeah,
just
but even like I came to some conclusion about like all of altcoins and stuff. Like not all, like but most of them. After like 10th of October, I think many people now are like thinking, why should I take this much risk to hold some dog shit vaporwave
yeah,
when when the upside is not as big because
right,
of dilution, because of everything, while
right,
I can just get smoked in like because of some issue of some exchanges. I
right.
mean, it makes Bitcoin superior, but yeah, it just feels like about most of like alts, it feels like it's so extended in some sort of way, like absolutely valueless. How to say it?
Right. Yeah. It's super concerning that they just swept those previous all-time highs and that was that.
Yeah, I mean, if all shit gonna hold, it should hold here, because there is
Yeah.
no other point in the entire market.
And this is just because of these were 2024 highs basically. Like what talk to me about like why that level's there. Why it's so important.
I mean, first of all, it's like basically I don't know, like previous all-time high level, and
Yeah.
100 mark is like key
Psych.
level. Yeah, it's like a psychological level. Because below it's like, I mean, even like a structure, it's just a full market structure break.
Yeah,
If we
right.
lose this, then weekly is fucked.
Right.
So we either hold here, or I don't know, we go to the gym and to meditate for like month.
Yeah. I was kind of like eyeballing the last resort area as like 86 to me. untested, big, get big, like, just big
Yeah,
bar up that never got back tested.
yeah, my big mistake like in 2022, 2023 was like I tried to project a lot in like I don't know, bunch of months ahead, like years ahead.
Yeah.
And then sometime in 2024, I thought like w- I should better like try to play, like thinking about next 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and no matter what happens in 3 months,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
like
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
especially with Trump, it's like I don't know. I know some people. I have some people I know who can predict such stuff, but like it's not my age, so I don't even bother to try.
Yeah.
So I just just trying to play what in front of me, and that's it.
What do you look for? What, like, uh, just like a weekly hold above 100 basically is kind of where your head's at?
Yeah, somewhat like that. I mean,
Mm,
we could sweep 80, 98 or some stuff, but
right.
if we go back above, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, I'm not really a perp trader. I can sometimes, like, if I have some decent, I don't know, conviction, I can open some swing, but I'm not day trading perps and stuff. I'm
Yeah.
like spending more time on chain. Like, if things bullish, then ceiling's higher. If shit's bearish, then we PvP in like 200
Right.
market cap toppers.
Right. Yeah. What do you have thoughts on what the big flush on the 10th? Do you think that there's kind of like more to that story that is going to come out that we don't know about?
I think for sure. Like, I don't believe that, that the biggest crash in the history in terms of liquidation that comes because of some issues, because of some exchanges, not has bodies that were killed and now
Yeah.
they're supposed to sell their stuff and because otherwise they're broke.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have
Yeah,
any gut
I don't
instinct?
believe that it was like okay, just simple liquidation. I think that it's more to come, but yeah, it's either happening right now or and like we able to get over sooner than later
Yeah.
of all of that, or you know, I think even like last cycle during many liquidations, I spoke with a bunch of people who were here like last cycle. There were a bunch of situations where the projects were getting insolvent because of some flushes. But then when market continues to go up, their assets grow and they're back to solvent.
Yeah.
So, but this is why this is key point. I think if the lower we go, the more problems will it have. It's
Yeah.
like the potato, the dragon itself.
What did you just say?
It's like the hot potato
Oh.
over here that we're playing. That if we drag everything down, it just becomes vaporwave everything everywhere.
Do you have any gut feeling on exchanges that perhaps are in quite more trouble than they're suggesting they are in?
I I have no clue. Like I
Yeah.
can't even predict this stuff.
Yeah. I noticed just some of them got affected so much more. Crypto.com was like the drawdowns on the tokens on crypto.com were
I got
just
many
so
friends who
insane.
I got many friends who got absolutely wrecked on lighter. Like
Ah,
absolutely wrecked. Like their stop losses didn't work and such stuff. It didn't work.
yeah,
And many got like a huge hit on the and it was like cross margin mode, some small position, some I don't know launch coin or something. I don't know, and
yeah,
they got hit pretty bad.
yeah. So you've been, like switching gears, you've been pretty bullish on all things like AI, virtuals, and that sort of stuff. Where's your head at on the ETH? Because ETH kind of looks, would you say ETH looks better? Does ETH look better than Bitcoin right now? Or does it look worse? Or like of the majors, how does ETH compare to the rest?
It looked good here. Now we're back below like 4K and it fucking sucks. So I don't know. Um, I was bullish on virtuals because it was like when the market is shit and everyone is trying to make some bread anywhere, like people are just searching spots. and virtual was just like the spot that appeared that everyone were piling in, and I somewhat found it out like few days earlier than that, so I spotted it in like Telegram channel, but yeah, now virtual looks semi cooked also
It does. It
because
looks in a tough
I mean
spot.
not it's not too bad, but it's like it reclaimed the trends and stuff. But like in the entire move by Kank was like fully reversed, and then the next day he shilled the Aster, and I mean if market resolves up, I believe that Virtual will be an outperformer with
Yeah,
all their stuff, with the Tom Lee, with the Kank and stuff. But if we go down, then all the hot money that bought here is about to be just raped. So
yeah, right. Would
I believe that during such periods of inflection points, the best thing that the one can do is just to protect his stuff and like everyone can play on chain, but it's like PvP. I'm playing PvP so, because like I believe that the market is market and you can make money like any day, any market, no matter it's like down bad or turbo pumping. So it's just all about ceilings and about the aggressiveness. Like when everything is green and great, you can hold stuff. Well, right now, I don't know which coin you can hold, like for more
yeah,
than 4 hours.
right. Seems like none of them, frankly.
Yeah, like
And I don't even like know what possible narrative could come around and change that.
we got
Like this makes the most
deck
sense to me.
pumping, we got Tau pumping. So it's like the interest is like now in some AI privacy stuff.
Right.
Solana is Launchpads are cooked. Like Wong Fan is cooked. Pump Fan. Yeah, I think that's. I mean, their business model, they don't require them sending coins high.
Mm-mm.
They need the more coins possible. They don't care about ceilings at all.
Yeah.
They earn fees, and I mean, it's good for their business models because there always will be trenchers who are trading that stuff.
Yeah.
But they're not incentivized in any way to send anything high. So
Well, okay.
the
So what do you think? What do you think was the purpose of tokens like Troll in that with that perspective? Were they incentivized to push tokens
I
4 months
mean,
ago?
they sent troll right
Yeah.
when their
To
pump
Kabu.
coin was down bad.
Yeah.
They marketed their attention. They earned bunch of fees.
Yep.
They tricked people into like believing that troll is like I don't know. Even I believed somewhat in that it will be on sex exchanges, like the centralized exchanges, and
Yeah.
they will earn fees and probably the token, and it will go up and such. But I mean, they market it in great way so that all the other stuff like Tokabu, Dolo, and all other coins also went up, and they made infinite fees, sent the turned the printer on, sent their coin 3x or was 4x from bottom to top,
Yep.
and yeah,
That was the incentive. Yeah. I mean, it tracks. It's a lot cheaper
yeah, like
token that way.
in current economy, like any narrative that comes out, it's very short-lived. But even the highest runners, they were not like pump or bonk or or launch coin related. They were like I don't know cards, the MetaDAO,
Hmm.
the yeah like such coins like Aster. That comes out like stable on the also on BNB chain. They just come out from nowhere, not like on any launch pad, not something that you can actually like snipe.
Yeah.
And it was all that actually made some kingmaker trades over like last 2 months.
Right. What
So
do
I
you think
think
of?
that it's like the best time spent if you don't want a PvP is just to search across like chains, some actual quality game stuff, or just pay attention because it will like come out like I don't know Astra came out.
Is there anything like that bubbling up that you're aware of right now?
I'm searching.
Yeah.
I'm searching right now. It's hard in like in days like this because as I said, I woke up and all my group chats in full doom mode. Like
Yeah.
it's just over. It's
Yeah.
over. It's like, hey lads, we're searching for jobs. Like I woke up in full doom mode in across all my group chats. So, but like the moments like this are usually like peak opportunity
Right.
moments to position yourself. I
Right.
don't know if we are there yet or no, but I mean it's always useful to pay attention. But I don't see like the giga narrative that boils up somewhere yet. I think we're in an economy of PvPing 300 market cap toppers as of today. But I believe like it's opportunities everywhere if we take long enough time frame.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy that we're in full on doom mode with Bitcoin at $107,000.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of hard to believe a little bit, but it tracks. If anybody in here has any comments or would like to ask a
Yeah, like
question or
I'm
chat,
very happy to answer to any of your questions about, I don't know, on chain or whatever question you may have. I'm very happy to answer any of them.
yeah, please do feel free. I believe that everybody should be able just like to unmute themselves. If you're having trouble with that, let me know, and I could even unmute you on my end, I think. But yeah, just wanted to like put it out there. You guys are more than welcome to chat. This is like an open discussion, open forum. We're just vibing, hanging out. Um, yeah, so this was just mentioned. Facey, the apparently the guy who like Virtual's founder was kind of low key pumping Facey this morning. Is that right?
I don't know. I didn't see about this warning, but it's a good project, and it was mentioned in Tom Lean's the fund strat reports and such.
Right.
I was having an eye since here. I traded a bit, but yeah, like it can go up like if virtuals don't go up mainly at this
Right.
market cap. Of course, like when it's a game and it's like at 1 million, 2 million market cap, not really matter. Not really matter about the main coin of the echo, but when it's high, then it's highly correlated.
Well, this has been a topic of conversation in several of the group chats that I'm into. Is like there's no point in trading the beta. You should be trading like the main coin of the narrative. Like even if it feels like it's extended relative to some of the other ones, don't go down the risk scale. Like Mendez has been saying this for quite some time. Quite a few other people have been saying this for quite some time.
I mean, yeah, like when narrative appears, you want to own main coin. Many people
Right.
burn themselves because they chase betas. This is the problem of on-chain overall right now, and why we have low ceilings. Because when I don't know when any narrative comes out, and people I don't know wake up 3 hours later, and they like I don't know Aster comes out that CZ pumping himself, and people like wake up and like okay, let's beat Apex because it's like cheaper.
Right.
Like this is the reason why a bunch of tickers that are not able to get all the liquidity, and yeah, like all the last cycles there were like 10 tickers to bid, 20 tickers to bid.
Yeah.
Even even like a year ago in November, in October, yeah, there was like Launchpads and stuff, but like it was pretty clear what main runners are, like the Goat, the Fart Coin, the Cerebro and such. All the also, like it was obvious
AI16Z.
what has like high ceiling momentum and stuff.
Yeah. What do you think about the fact that you only got a 20% pump on a CZ hard shell? It seems kind of crazy.
I mean, the hard shield was like when it ran first time. This
Mm,
time he threw to what $2 million. It's like
I don't know.
it's something that he holds in his back pocket in his jeans. Like
Yeah.
it's not like it's not something that would I don't know send it to the all-time high. 'Cause, like
Yeah.
it's just something that he dinners with.
Yeah.
It's not it's comparing his actual net worth and all the stuff that he has and for sure stuff that is not declared anywhere. $2 million is like nothing for a shield. It's just I don't
Right.
know some short squeeze.
Totally inconsequential. Hmm. What do you think is like? What are the tokens that you're looking at for? Let's say you do get like 100K sweep on Bitcoin. What are the tokens that you're looking at for like the quickest reversals out of whatever these
You mean on
the
the
major
like on
downtrends
the
are?
centralized exchanges, like to sudden or like on
Whatever.
perps?
What tokens are you using as like your, let's say, like your temperature gauge outside of the majors, the ones that you're looking for buyers to come back into the most quickly on any
Um,
notable major bounce?
if we take the scenario like I don't know BTC swept 98 and sharp V reversal back above 105 or such stuff, I would long BTC and hype on perps maybe
Hmm.
for swing if it holds. I don't see point in longing anything else, honestly. I will explain why. And on chain, like I would position myself in some bets that I simply like. Like if I bet that virtuals will continue to go up, I will size into game. Maybe I will long virtual. I will long virtuals also. Uh, if Facey will cheap enough, maybe I buy it. Maybe. Tibir, it's a good coin, but like,
Oh wow, they've come off Tibber, huh? Dang,
but
this thing is
like it,
reversed.
you know, I don't know the ceiling of this stuff. Like it has the narrative, it has such stuff, but I have no clue about the ceiling and 300 market cap. If this in this economy is not something that I would confidently blast. Like I don't know.
Hmm.
Even for a trade, like it's just it's just a little bit scary for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, on Solana, I honestly I don't know what to buy. If BTC released like sweeps and or maybe bottom is in, maybe this was it. Maybe we come all the way up now. But I think the easiest is to bid when the market shows its hand. I don't see it yet.
Yeah.
Like this was market showing its hand. Right, this candle. Here it was showing its hand. Um, here I was surprised, but
Can you zoom into those areas and like talk us through exactly what you mean by show its hand? Like what should we be looking for?
it's pretty straightforward for me. Always was like it's basically a sweep of all the previous like lows, take
Mm-hmm.
all longs, and fast and sharp impulse up.
Yeah.
Like full reverse of all down move over the past couple days with sharp move up because that's kind of showing its hand. It's kind of showing the strength. We don't have it yet. I hope we do. Like I hope the next days is something like this. But yeah. So yeah, actually, we're doing something. Not
Yeah,
bad.
it's kind of bidding, huh?
Yeah, so I would beat BTC, I would beat Hype, I would beat Virtual. I would keep a close eye on Virtual's Echo because even the last AI season, like, yeah, we had on Solana a bunch of runners, but actually, like, the base outperformed. Like, on the
Right.
base, you could hold something for like 2 months, 2.5 months. You can research and buy some coin at 3 million market cap and it goes to like 200 mil. On Solana, it was much harder. Like, you it was much more harder in comparison, and it was like harder to hold through it because of volatility. Base does not have that much of like huge drawdowns if the coin is in uptrend. It's different in terms of if it stalls at the top, it's just over. You like it's over, and when it's over, that is just not giving you bounce. It just goes down in straight line pretty much. So
Do you have any sort of feeling as to why that's the case?
different
Not
traders.
the okay, different traders.
It's different. It's a bit different. Different mechanics of the coin. Different traders. It's just yeah. It's different traders. Different types of the bonding curve and stuff
Hmm.
across. Like the base does not have pump fund who can get sniper with multi wallet that grabs 8-9% of supply and dumps it at like. all the way up to 8 mil, and then you have to rebuild all momentum and such stuff. It just no,
Ba-
it's not existent.
base token supplies, like on average, are quite bigger, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of what I've noticed. I haven't paid attention to a ton of them, but
Base, the other problem with this, the reason why I Bull posted the virtual stuff. I mean, I hope the virtual season comes on base
yeah, right.
because outside of the what I said about the Launchpads and such stuff on the Solana, the big problem is the liquidity pools, the bonding or the liquidity pools of and the entire mechanism of how a coin is created.
Hmm.
Like all the base coins, majority of them, okay, not all of them, but majority have bunch of liquidity for big pocket players to size in,
Right,
so that some dude can come and throw half a mil into a coin and pray it goes up, or a mil, and then he can size out. You
right, and
can't like in, even like I was watching like what Uber was saying like on the one stream on the Blockmates like a few days ago about the
mhm.
pay AI, and it was so true. Like we were pumping like pay AI, and the tech is good and stuff is good, but like the liquidity pool at 60 mil market cap is like 1 mil.
Yeah, nothing.
And it's like the FOMO traders had more than that.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, like if we get some Giga Green season, like it's always been the case. On base, it's much easier to hold. It's much easier to size in. On Solana, it's much easier to flip because you have much more, instant volume. You have
Mm.
much more wallets, players, instant volume. You can, make quicker flips and faster money. But on base, it's just easier to hold, and it appears that coins have higher ceilings.
Is there a minimum liquidity amount that you look for, or is there like a ratio? Like, all right, Tibber at 300 million market cap with 5 mil in liquidity. Is there
Tipper
some?
actually has not really much liquidity
Yeah,
for
it's pretty
300.
low, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's pretty
pretty
low.
low.
For like the Tiber is different, but for like for stuff like game, just as an example, it's like 9 mil liquidity
Wow.
for 41 mil volumes market cap.
Crazy. Okay, interesting. So like is there a sweet spot that you look for?
So you can look at this ratio and say it's amazing. Even
Mm,
if it would be like 4 mil liquidity and not 9, it would still be amazing.
and one
Something like that.
tenth.
I don't know. Something like that. It's great. It's absolutely great for people to size in, size out, and do whatever they want.
Mm.
Because otherwise, it's very hard. It's very hardly pumpable. The problem that before all uh, all the coins that were launched on like Pump Fund and such, they had bigger liquidity because they were not on PumpSwap, they were on Radium.
Mm,
Now
right.
it's like it's different. So yeah, I'm rooting in the sense of holding coins and praying for some high ceiling type of holds. I'm all in on base for that, and I'm happy that FOMO like added it. If we get back the green season, the green Google zone, I think that the base will be higher ceiling chain
Yeah,
overall.
it feels like it, man, because the narrative changing with ETH and ETH kind of taking what Sol was supposed to be, it just makes sense that more professional eyes would be on that ecosystem. I mean, they are, and it would make sense that they would continue to be. Like who's
You
going to
know,
go back to Sol?
yeah, like I mean, casino always stays open, so people will play. So I play Soul. Everyone plays
Sure.
Soul, but it's
Of
just
course.
it's not about the token anymore. Like I mean, sure, like when all the I don't know, maybe when all the the dots come for it, the uh how to say, when all the ETFs and dots and such come for it, maybe it goes much more up. Also, because it's like US token and such. But yeah, it's not much incentives about the Solana at all. Even ETH scares me a bit in terms of like when recently like the DOT started selling it, just dumping, and people were like, "Are DOT, are the treasury allowed to sell?"
Which DATs are selling?
I don't remember the name. It was like a week ago that they dumped. I don't remember. It was like 40 mil or something like, or maybe more. And they had like bunch more ETH left, and it was like all in the news, like that some the treasury starts selling Ethereum, and I was like, I was at that point in some long on the ETH that they closed. I thought like, okay, foundation dumping,
Yeah, not good.
treasury is dumping, so like, what's the point?
Right. I mean, it's very easy to argue what's the point of a DAT in the first place. Like, why on earth do you buy shares of a treasury when you could just buy the underlying asset that the treasury holds? That makes no sense.
Yeah,
Like, no sense at all. Unless you're just completely like, you have no idea how to buy crypto, period. Which there are a lot of people that have no idea how to buy crypto, period. But
yeah. I mean, FOMO actually solves this.
sure, of course. Of course, but even there's still a lot of people that won't get it, you know, so they buy the treasury instead because that's the thing that's like in my Schwab brokerage that I can buy, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, like we have Soul, we have Base, we have like I love Soul because it's like it's fast for flips and such stuff. But and then we have BNB that was absolute rape, like except first 2 days maybe.
Yeah, BNB's been a tough one to live on for sure. I mean, there were opportunities early, but you had to be early. Is there
Yeah.
anything on BNB right now that's interesting? I mean, I know you and I talked about four like 2 weeks ago, but
Yeah, four, but like I
it
don't know.
died.
To me, it seems like cooked. As I said, like
It's cooked.
I guess I texted it even like in FOMO chats, but like
Yeah.
I texted it here. Like this thing either goes now or it not goes at all.
Yeah.
Either it goes at that moment or it's just over. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I don't know. BNB coins looked cooked. This is the spot Binance listing.
Oh God.
This like
Yikes.
yeah. So
This is like that's like a really really short version of like boom.
I think yeah, like I don't see Vin playing BNB right now at all.
What's liquidity like on those tokens? Just out of curiosity.
2 mil for 50. Not too
Mm,
bad. Like it's not too bad. It could have been better, but it's like it's not bad. The giggle is shit, but I guess it has
terrible.
now new liquidity from the Binance. So,
Terrible. Hmm.
but yeah, like I think the highest TV now is to protect the capital overall until we see actual green shoes
Yeah.
and play. What at least what I'm trying, what I will do is I wanna aggressively flip stuff on Solana. I'm not really the type of holder there. And if eventually everything resolves up, I want to hold some stuff on base. That's
Yeah.
pretty much like the game plan I see. Like basically watching what BTC because if it all rapes down, then I mean a casino always stays open, and I believe it will kind of continue to do so. It's just the ceiling will be just much lower for anything.
Yeah.
But like if you're comfy, like sitting there paying attention and like flipping 50k market cap token into 200k market cap token, like you will be fine.
Right. Yeah. Sure. Sure.
Yeah, but
Won't go broke if you can actually manage that.
yeah, it's just it's the key. What happened here? We either go up from here. It's like just inflection point. And my plan is just to continue like flip Solana stuff, and if big if, but if we resolve up, then accumulate some base games especially probably in virtual echo,
Yeah.
and just hold on to them. That's
Yeah.
pretty much what I see.
How do you identify those super low cap, let's say super low cap soul tokens? What piques your interests when you're looking for those? Is it just like group chats are all on it at the same time kind of thing? Or it's like,
It's all at the
50
same time,
50
you know.
FOMO traders?
Like I did, if you saw, I aped that the X4 Pay coin like on Friday or some stuff in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
I was I was dinnering, like I was away, I was not even at home. So it just I saw on FOMO notification that washed bot, and then I opened and it's about the groups it's that you were in. It's about the info flow that you are able to get faster, but also it's about I don't know. I actually being in touch with markets uh, because of FOMO notifications.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, like not even gonna lie, I'm just following people that I think that are quite decent in different ways. Like, you know, some are good at tech stuff, some are good at flipping runners, and then I just get the notifications about what they're buying, and I see what's happening. You know, before I had much bigger wallet tracker. Like I was like Telegram bots, I was hunting wallets. I'm still doing it, but not as much as I was doing before. And I had, you know, you had to dig for wallets. Now you have everything on FOMO. You
Yep.
can see what I buy, what Frank buy, what Uber buy, what anyone buy.
Do you
So yeah,
have who are like all-star FOMO traders for you? People that you just will absolutely pay attention every time they buy something.
it's always different, man. You know, it's when you know, sometimes some guy can be in absolute state of flow, and
Yeah,
whatever
sure.
he buys, he just crushes. Like it was with me in August. I could never believe before that I would just run the challenge in 11 days. It was just nuts. But you know, it's all about when you catch that state. I know that, you know, when Washed get this that state, he's decent. The Uber, the I saw the Mythos was crashing like when he just deposited, but now like yeah, I see many people getting big hits, big hits. I know that the Greg is constantly like profitable because I was wallet tracking him even before he was on FOMO like last year. He's doing decent on the long enough time frame.
Oh,
Of
no
course, we
way.
all have like dips. Of course, we all have dips, but yeah, like on the long enough time frame, he's always decent.
He pulled all his money out, didn't he?
Uh,
I think the Greek. I think he did. I think his account zeroed out right now. I could be wrong.
I see 250K on
Oh,
the other side.
okay.
So yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. It's just you. I don't know how you need to explain. You just follow some people, and then you know after some weeks you adjust and you see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Maybe some are just flipping, some are all people doing different stuff. So
Yeah, it's
you can
interesting.
just like you can just tail everyone or just you know find two favorite traders and just copy trade them. Actually, you can't. Like I don't advise doing that because eventually some trader loses the state of flow
That's
at
right.
all. Or for example, a month. And in that month you can just wreck yourself. Actually. Like so yeah, it's just the FOMO is great. It's absolutely great up. It you can buy any coin on any chain. And this is why I use it so often. I don't need to breach. I don't need to do anything else. But also, like, you can't just blindly copy trade. You need to
Hmm.
do your own research on some stuff. Or if you like, if you're somewhere away and you're like seeing something you are not able. It's just how I often do. I am somewhere away, somewhere not at desktop, somewhere, and I see I don't know two of my good follows aping some stuff. I'm just I won't size up. I will buy it, but I will not size up some my usual position into it, so that I don't blindly ape something without any research done by myself.
Right. I'm curious to know, and maybe you can't answer this question, but I'm curious to know about flow for you. Like, how do you quantify flow? And when you're in it or when you're not in it? Is it just a sheer, like, every trade you take seems to hit and that's how you know? Or,
It's like I don't know, footballers, basketballs players. Sometimes the guy crashes and wins the Ballon d'Or, or yeah, it's just you play, you win, you get confidence. The more you win, the more confidence you get, and it just ends up. Hence why I always like I saw some guys on FOMO like starting the challenge. They want to run up and they start the challenge with like 50k or 100k. I'm not as good as at starting like the challenges at that amount. Hence why I'm starting it small. Because
mm,
like you need to shoot your first shot small. For me personally. And then you can, as the more you win, the more you gain some confidence, the more you feel like everything, the more you tapped in. Like I don't know how to explain it in a better way, but yeah, the more you win, the better. Like the most important is just to control yourself during that time and not get lost in the sauce of then oversizing or doing that stuff. If you control that, you can. You do research, you don't oversize, you protect your capital. You win here, you win there. You're richer than you was 2 days ago. You're more confident that you made right decisions. You psychologically work to control it and not oversize on the next play because I'm so rich today. You know,
yeah, right. How do you think about sizing in an environment like we're in right now? Like where
it's
you're
it's
feeling
downside.
very,
You
yeah,
you must
right.
downsize. You must down. It's actually a must. Like you must downsize because during these times, there is usually not great time because ceilings are low simply because people are poorer. Like
Right.
actually, people are losing bunch of money on perps. People are losing bunch of money on coins because other people are taking profit much more aggressive because everyone is scared about the market. So you downsize and you're being aggressive. There is no other way. I don't see other way. Like I don't advise holding much stuff in this environment personally. I wouldn't advise it to anyone.
Yeah. Percentage wise, like how what percentage of a normal position size will you take in an environment like this? 10%, 20%? Like what's the number? Do you have a set number in your mind?
Um, I don't know, probably 20%, maybe
Mm,
25. Like it's a bit, during periods like this, what I personally doing, and I know many people around me, like in my group chats and my friends are doing, are just taking all their money away to fucking cold wallets, just withdrawing it to not be able to access it, to not
mm,
touch their hard-earned USDC or USDT, and just take some money that they are willing to play with. It can be it's different for any type of net worth. Like if you have millions, you want to play with 100k. If your portfolio is like 30k, you probably want to don't touch 25k at all
yeah.
in this environment. Like
Yeah.
at all, you just
Yeah.
don't want to touch it.
Right.
And because 3k, 5k for people with like 50k portfolio is like a bunch of money to spin it up.
Yeah.
Believe me, it's a bunch of money to spin it up, especially on chain, and even in these conditions. You don't want to. The worst thing the one can do is to burn his size.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
In
like
in
you
all the
just
ways.
downsize. Yeah.
Hmm.
You just downsize. You play more cautiously, and you're being aggressive, and you try to make something out of small amount. That's all.
Right. Right. Get a lot more selective. Play smaller. Chill. Wait for the fat pitch, as they say. Right on, man. This has been a fun conversation. I'm curious.
Yeah,
Does anybody here, have any questions for No Sanity? Like, I want to give you guys the option to ask stuff if you guys are interested. You know, I'm
yeah. If you
hanging
have,
out, listening.
if anyone has any question about the on-chain stuff at all, uh, connecting to anything, I'm happy to answer.
No pressure though. Maybe if you're interested, No Sanity, maybe we could like make this a regular thing and just do chats and
Yeah,
catch
like
ups and.
if people will want, like, I don't think it will be too useful if we do it every week, but like if once in a while we do it and people have questions, I will be happy to answer them all.
Yeah, cool.
Again, if you have any question about your coins or stuff, I'm always happy to talk about it. You either can ask me now or you can tag me in the chats or stuff.
Oh, we do. Hold on one sec. Let me see something here. Where's the chat at? Is the chat? Okay. Actually, a couple of people. Hold on. Eliza, problem with sizing. Eliza, do you want to give us?
She's away now. She's away
Oh,
now.
darn. Okay. Well, Lone Tree asked if you have any long-term bags or if you're just only trading.
I hold USDC. As of
Yeah.
right now, I just hold USDC. You know, before I was at the early early in the cycle, I was holding stuff here. I was holding stuff here. I don't like holding stuff now because I'm spending entire day playing on chain, sometimes playing some perps on different chains, and it's for me personally. I know some people that holding stuff, but for me personally, it's very hard to, you know, I'm here risking my money for some absolute dog shit shitters on the fucking Solana chain, and to know that the rest of my portfolio is also volatile.
Yeah.
It's just something that psychologically kills me so that I cannot perform well with this sandbox I'm playing it on chain. So yeah, like, and even if I hold something long term, it's usually just Bitcoin. It's just maybe it's plus one alt. Like it could be plus hype.
Hmm.
Like yeah, but yeah, no other way around. I see for me, if I hold something, it's either BTC or it's just cash. Now I'm cash. I'm full cash, and you know, I'm just trying to protect
Yeah.
everything.
What Daddy Shill is asking, what research tools or on-chain analysis tools do you suggest?
Um, I'm using honestly, I'm using raw doc screener, doc screener, dex screener. My God. I'm using Dex Screener. I don't know. I'm opening Twitter. I have a friend who has a tool. I just send him Twitter links, and he says like, is the Twitter recycled? Like, is just is this a scam Twitter account or is just actual legit?
Oh, interesting.
Uh,
Huh.
it's just like more like about searching for the names, if it was something different before or no. Like I'm good. Like I just have groups and people I work with, and they all have their edge. Like my edge is researching more stuff like holders activity, what wallets are doing, what are who are buying, like what type of wallets buying this. Are these freshies? Are these dormants? Are these some whales? Are these just casual flippers? Is there bundle in, bundle out, and such stuff. This is like what I'm do. I'm mainly like I'm looking at activity, at holders, at wallets, and such stuff. Other people around me, they have more edge in like finding coins, because I personally I cannot say that I'm like turbo good at like finding stuff from scratch. So I'm good at researching found stuff and saying like, how, do we ape this or no?
Hmm.
Uh,
Interesting.
yeah, but even for holders, I use raw deck screener, and raw soul scan. I literally just opening this, and I don't know, and going one by one, even on like I don't know on Solana. I see, I don't know, not this. I see new wallets. Who are they? And I just open raw soul scan. Actually, like I know there are many tools, and I know people using tools. I was always like the, the man of traditions in this way. I
The
was
old
just draw.
school.
Yeah.
Can you kind of talk us through like specifically what you're looking for and like why is a new wallet important? Why are you looking for these new wallets? What's the
After time you playing it, you kind of get some patterns in your head. For example, like uh, you see the Coinbase Fresh is like the new wallets, fresh wallets funded by Coinbase, buying 1% of your coin. It's usually cool.
Yeah,
Like it's
right.
usually cool and fun. Or Nance or Binance like Freshes. You see it and you're like happy that they're buying your stuff.
How do you tell that
Uh,
they're a brand new wallet?
I mean, you just open it, you open transfers, and like there won't be many pages. You will see the moment it was funded somewhere here on page 3. It's just the new wallet. It does not have transactions. It has never been used before. Just fresh and just funded, like two
Got
days ago,
it.
for example.
Got it. And so what is a
I'm,
fresh wallet, a fresh new wallet suggest?
it suggests that like it's usually the interest of some different capital from average changer
Mm.
most often. Like I know many people I know who like many people from high net worth people I know that when they ape some play, they like to just create fresh wallet, untrackable wallet, fund it from anywhere, Kraken, Coinbase, Binance, and just buy it like just market buy all they want and hold it on the fresh new untrackable wallet. This is like the the one of the most often stuff.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. So it's in a lot of cases, fresh wallets are just for the sake of copy traders, like people, so people
It's
can't know who you are.
but also like I mean it's different a bit in a way like if there are a bunch of fresh wallets in the 200k coin that was launched 5 minutes ago, then probably you're getting farmed because it's
Mm-hmm.
probably all the same person who just bundle it and yeah, it's different when the fresh wallet buys your coin, you know, at after 5 hours of its existence, or it was like buying the bonding curve. It's just
Yeah,
different.
right. Sure. Interesting. Is there a
I
like a
I
minimum?
I I know for wallets, I'm just not using. I know people. I know many friends who are using it. If any of y'all like wanna go deep into the wallet, there are like the Bluebot or something like that, made by Itachi, on the Twitter, the Bluebot. Many are using it, and it's not cheap. It's expensive. It's like 3K a month or something. But it's like shows all the activity across all chains, all wallets, freshes, dormants, who's buying, who's selling DCAs and such stuff. I personally never used it, but I know many friends who are who are doing decently on chain. They are using it like for months already, for many months.
Hmm. And what's it called? Bluebot?
Yeah, it's something you can.
Hmm.
Yeah, this
Interesting.
basically. I know many people using it. I can't speak for myself, but yeah, if someone was asking about tools, this is probably the only tool that I know that many of actually people that are doing decently on chain are using.
Interesting. Cool. Good to know. Is there a particular size that you're looking for those fresh wallets? Are you looking for like one big transaction? Are you looking for a lot of small ones? Like anything in particular?
Different. No, it's different. Some people like to fill in DCA or UPDCA. Some people like just one clip, everything, or two clip. Like
Yeah.
it depends on the like it's different. It's more about their deciding their overall doing. Like if the guy, I don't know, if the coin is at 10 mil and he withdraws from I don't know from Coinbase 200K and you know apes 2%, then probably it's good. Then
Yeah, right.
probably I like that guy, and I
Right.
like this coin probably because probably like and then I just add him to like to tracker to see like whenever he gets out.
What's checker?
Hmm?
What's checker?
What do you mean? What,
You said you add him to checker to see when he
I'm
gets
adding
out.
to the tracker,
Oh, tracker.
the
Got it,
wallet
got it, got
tracker,
it.
and then I just see what whenever he does any transaction with it.
Got it. Interesting. Yeah, this is like a world I've never really gotten into, like actually deep wallet analysis, but this is very much like what all of my old hat friends in traditional finance talk about when back in the day they could sit at a desk and they could see all of the major banks' orders on the tape, just like sitting there on the tape, Bank of America for 20 million shares and whatever for this many shares. And they could just front run those those offers by one
Yeah.
cent or 2 cents or whatever. Same idea.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, it's been awesome, man. I really appreciate you taking the time to chat with us.
Always
Uh,
happy.
Learned a bunch. Last call for questions. Anybody with anything? I recorded this. Hopefully it turns out all right, and I'll try and get it uploaded into the server. I'll just make a new channel for events, like for event recordings, and have it in the server as long as it lets me. All right, guys.
Yep,
Well,
that sounds good. Was happy to be here, and yeah, I'm always here. If anything, just tag me in the trenches chat, and I'm happy to talk about the coins and such stuff.
right on,
If I
brother.
see anything, I will also scan there.
Yeah, I really appreciate you taking the time, man. This was fun. We'll do it again.
Thank you all, thank you, Jason, for the invite. Was happy to be here.
Sure thing. We'll do it again. All right, guys. Take care.